So yeah, here we are. And as I said, I would like to talk to you guys about really basics here. So what are these content areas and what do they mean and how do they work? So yeah, I'll just, in the left lower corner, we have this add menu here. If you open it up, you'll see various different buttons like text, gallery, video, social, and so on. So all of these represent different content areas that you guys can use on your website. And I've used a few of these already. I'll just add this first one, the text content area here. It works on a drag and drop system. So I'll just click on it, hold my finger on it, and just move it on the page. And the blue line will indicate where I can insert this text area. I'll just add it under this one here. And here you go. You have your text area. You can do the same with galleries. I can show you guys, just as an example, this gallery, all these content areas will go on any of your pages. It doesn't matter. Just this one here is just the front page, but yeah, you can add it in the, I don't know, contact page as well. You can use your, for example, here I've added a simple little gallery. Maybe just pick slider. In the files menu, once you sign up, you have like a few example images that we've added to your design, which you can use right away. Logically, you will upload your own images, but I have a few of these examples here right now. I'll just add like 2 or 3 images onto this slider right now. So I've just created a slider here. I can set it up for like, I don't know, to change in 3 seconds or so. And yeah, boom. This is a slider now, and I can move it around whenever I need to. I can move it up here, whatever. Usually just have to look out for the design and keep in mind that the design has to look nice. So yeah, this is the slider and an example of how you can use it. But now, once we've added it, let's say that we need to, and we've moved it, maybe we need to remove it and delete it after all. So the thing to do is just to get a hold of it, like I did previously. And hold on, I will slow this menu. I will close it. And once I open, make it active, on the right side where you can see the chat bubble, little trash can icon appears, where you just have to drop it into, and once I do it, it's deleted. If I, by any mistake, happen to delete something that I need to undo, then yeah, I'll have this option in the top of the page here. I can click on the undo, and it will be brought back to your page. But yeah, in this instance, yeah. Anyway. And the undo feature works only when you're on the same page. If you leave it, then it'll be not available to you anymore. So yeah, it's a good tool for maybe if something happens and you need to quickly undo it. Yeah, these are the content areas. As I said earlier, we also have here a map function, a form with which you can collect your customers' information or your visitors' information. You can embed YouTube or Vimeo videos, for example, or your Spotify playlist or whatever. You can also add social media buttons like Instagram and Facebook. And yeah, that's about it. These are all these main content areas. And if you guys have any further questions regarding this topic, then feel free to write them down in the questions tab, and we will answer you guys. We'll swiftly move on to the second topic today, which is building a multilingual website. Especially here in Europe, it's really common for you to have like a multilingual website because, well, for example, if I'm in Estonia and I build my website in Estonian first for the local community, maybe I want to sell my products to the Russian community, so I can build a website in Russian, and maybe elsewhere in Europe. So I definitely need an English website. So it's really a thing here in Europe. I feel like at least to have like your own mother language, and then to get over the border and across the continent, you need your English website as well. So yeah, this is a great tool, a great thing to do, and we've already built website both in English and Estonian. And I will show you guys how to add a new language. For example, let's just say that I only created it, the first language I did, which is English. We'll now go to the content menu, open up the structure menu, and by clicking on it, I will be directed to the site structure, where I can see my site contents both in Estonian and in English. What I will do now is I will add a new language in the top bar here. Let's just say that I need to add, for example, I don't know, I will pick Finnish. I will type in, this is the name in the menu of the language menu. I will add in Finnish. Which language visitors see means that you have two options. You have to either detect by location or always this language. This basically means that if you tick the detect by location, then whenever people from other countries visit your site, they will be served with, for example, English website if I have both Estonian and English. And if people in Estonian visit, our system will get the information from your browser and offer the Estonian language first. But yeah, this is a great tool to have. You can also check always this language if you want to have just one specific language all the time for the first time visitors or for everybody. So yeah, I will leave it in detect by location. I can also choose if I want to display this language currently in the language menu, because maybe I'm just building it right now and I don't want it to be seen yet. I'll leave it open. The website title as well. I don't need to write it down right now, but let's say it's something in Finnish. And the very important part in the last line here is the duplication options, which I can now select from Estonian or English, and the languages that I've added previously on this website. And basically why this option is good is, for example, if I've added loads of tables or galleries or images on my website, and sure, if I duplicate contents from the other language, I will also have the texts in other language, but replacing the text is far easier than rebuilding the whole site as far as with galleries and stuff. So yeah, you'll probably save like 50% of your time by choosing to duplicate from one of the previous languages if the sites match. And if you do that, you will first, I will just show you guys. I'll pick English here. I will add it right now. This is the finished version. And as you see, only the first front page has been duplicated. You can duplicate all of the next pages manually if you wish to. But we didn't add this feature to duplicate the whole site, because oftentimes when you do one website in different languages, maybe you want to have like only 1 or 2 pages in one certain language and a more thorough website in another language. So you don't have to delete all these unnecessary pages. So just to keep a few minutes of your time. So yeah, I'll return to the front page here. I have my website now in Finnish as well. In the upper right side in this design, we have the language menu, and I can just click on in Finnish. And yeah, right now I've copied the contents of the English site. As you may notice, I don't have any products here, because products themselves are like separate pages that I also need to duplicate first. So they will be appearing on this language as well. But yeah, they will be done afterwards. And yeah, that's about it. You can duplicate your whole website from one language to another and keep building it. And yeah, as I said earlier, if you guys have any specific questions with building a multilingual website, feel free to write them down. We'd be happy to answer you guys. And now I will be returning or moving on to the third topic today, which is working with domains, which is your website address. Yeah, I will be opening up the settings menu and the domains submenu. Just got here and I can see that I have my technical address, which is the one that I signed up my website with, and also one of my example Estonian addresses. I will add a new domain here. Just click on the add new button. I can either buy or import a domain which I've already registered earlier in another registrant. So if I have that option, then surely you can simply just point your domain at our service and you don't have to buy yourself a new one. Yeah, but importing is easy. You just click on it and you type in your domain name, like for example, my cool domain whatever.com, and import it. And yeah, it will be here. Again, if you have an imported domain that you guys want to import here, just make sure you have pointed it at our service. We have plenty of instructions for you guys prepared in our support page, which is available at voog.com/support. There are text instructions and also video instructions to help you guys with whatever you need as far as domains or even site building overall. Yeah. Also, one really important thing about your website domain is the SSL certificate. As most of us have already seen that within the last year or so, Google have really pointed out that the websites who don't serve their content over the SSL certificate, which is like a security certificate, you are really not trusted, and your website will be ranked lower. And yeah, it's not a good thing to have. So at Voog, you can really remove this problem easily by going to the SSL certificates menu. You can auto activate your domain. I'll just pick my example domain that I've just done here. Activate selected. And that's about it. That's done. And it will take a little time, but your domain will be equipped with certificate. And like you can see right now that this example domain here, like the Anchorage store.voog.com, I have not done it here, so it's not secure. And once I've done it, it will be a green little sign there. Sorry. So yeah, that's about it. And it's not only important to have SSL certificates for your web stores, it's also important to have it on your regular site because it affects your SEO. And Google really looks at it and keeps it in mind and filters out the websites that don't feature, or sorry, not feature, but don't have their own certificates. Now, I will be moving on to the fourth topic, which is beginning with your e-store. This is also really simple. I will quickly return to the front page. I will open up an example little item that I have here. Clicked on the backpack. I will quickly remove the store button, and let's just say that I've just begun building this item here. I've added some pictures. I've added a little description, and now I want to add the buy button. If I do that, the first time I can open up the add menu, and from the content area here, I can drag it onto the page. Once I've added it, it will open up a little pop-up menu where you can name your products. I'll just add it like backpacks. The price will be, let's say, like 20 euros. I can also insert the product code if I need to for my bookkeep. Sorry, in the warehouse, and I can also select if it's either a draft or a live product already to go on the store. And yeah, in stock, let's say I have like 50 backpacks available, and the button label, I can either select text without price or text and price, including the VAT in Europe. So yeah, I'll just save it here and it will be done. And this is just the product, right? So you need a web store. If you get it going, sorry, I will come back to this page here. I will open up the content menu. The first button here is the store button, on which if I click, I will be opened up to the store interface. I have a few example orders here right now available, but I will go straight forward to the settings menu to show you guys the main settings here. If you have like various languages on your website, you can select your preferred language. The store will be available in each language. So just select here English, and as you can see, I have all these general settings from the name to my contacts to the terms and refund policy URL, and everything is available in here. The currency, I can add my logos on the invoice. Yeah, you will add your bank details. What will all of the necessary information to add on your PDF or the invoice will be there. And yeah, and that's about it. You have your information here. You can set up shipping. This one here, I've quickly only added one, but I can add as many as I want to. We have available the all of the Estonian local popular shipping methods, but if you guys want to add your personal ones or the preferred other ones, just type those in. You can paste your options here if you have like a list of available places to pick up the packages. So yeah, a little bit of manual work here, but it's really simple. And here you can also add like if you have like a local shop that doesn't ship far and you need to add an option that people will come and get these packages from your shop. So just write it down here and yeah, and price it with like a 0 and so on. So you'll have like available all of the options. And yeah, payments as well, payment links. If you start out, you will only have a PDF invoice link. You can also set up your PayPal account here. So your PayPal link will be in the shopping cart, and you can also connect your store with MakeCommerce, which is, boom, I've clicked on it. It directs me to the support page instructions. MakeCommerce is a great and really simple tool to add bank links either in Baltics, Finland, or even worldwide to your e-store. I will open up their main page. All you have to do is sign up. It's for free. You will get all of the local bank links for free. If you need any specifics from Scandinavia or Europe, you can add them to the cart and they will be added to your store. There are paid options. Just make sure you look out for them. But very huge available options also already are for free. And yeah, you can also set up your credit card options here, like MasterCard or Visa. So all of them are available through MakeCommerce. And as I said, signing up is for free of charge. They will only charge you per the payment. So they will take a small percentage, and you can see all of the details once you sign up and read through their agreement. So check it out, and it's a really simple way to get your bank links to your e-store within like just some 20 minutes or whatever. And yeah, our store also features a variety of options, like you can create discounts, you can take out reports for your booking, and yeah, I can show you like an example discount menu here. I can do a simple discount here like you would. I can add a percentage discount or a fixed sum. I can apply it to like selected products, to the shipping, to the whole shipping or the shopping cart. So it's flexible, and you can do whatever campaigns you need to do during the holidays and whenever. And yeah, it's great. And yeah, you can also, didn't say it earlier, you can add variations to your products. You don't need to create separate products every time. Of course, you can add like, I can have backpacks in red, blue, and black, and different sizes as well. If I have like t-shirts, like mediums and larges and whatever. And yeah, this is basically it. I know there's a lot to cover, and I'm a bit rushing here right now. So yeah, if there are any specific questions, yeah, just go ahead and put them in the questions tab. We will gladly answer. Yeah, I will be now talking about the last point, which is the SEO, connecting with Google. The main things are that if you sign up on your website with Voog, we've created these standard designs, and they are all Google friendly, which means basically that they are mobile friendly, they're scaling, and they all have the we've set them up to display all the necessary information to Google right away, like from titles to content area keywords and everything. Some of the little details that might be interesting or even important for you guys, in the lower right side there's a page menu. If I open it up, I will get up the page settings, and as you see here, there's a title area. You can select the layout, and right now what are important here are the description line and the image line. Well, the description is basically the description that goes with your link on Google, on the search engine, as well as goes on the social media if you share the link, and the image as well. If you don't select an image, then yeah, the website will be just the first upcoming image will be selected randomly. But if you want to control it, then make sure you write down the descriptions and select your images. I'll just like take something, for example, boom. So now I have a picture to go with it. And yeah, you can set these up for every page separately. And yeah, it's a good thing to have, and it looks nice on the social media. And yes, as far as adding like necessary keywords on your website, there's no specific areas for it right now. The thing to go with is just to have like very thorough content text that Google will pick up anyway, and add your keywords to the necessary search searches. And yeah, like for example, I have an example store here with hiking clothing and accessories, and let's say that I have traffic on the website, I have something going on in Facebook and Instagram, and maybe I have a mailing list. And once traffic gets going, Google will see that this is a specific website regarding this topic, and it will be appearing on the search engine if people type up like hiking stuff and whatever to in their region, I'd say. And as well, if I've also like technically prepared the website with an SSL certificate and all of the other stuff that supports getting my website out there, and I have a nice design that scales on the mobile devices. It's a good thing to have, and your website will be nicely available for the Google search engine. If you have like any specific ideas that you need to do with your website, and maybe you want to hack into the SEO options, then of course you can edit your code as well. This is something that we will not go into today, but yeah, of course you have further options, and you have your. I will quickly show you guys that in the settings menu you have the site sub menu, and if I open it up, I'll have this header code area here for any third-party like scripts or services that you might want to include. And yeah, for like Google Analytics and statistic tools, there's also a tracking code area here. And if you have your Google Webmaster Tools account, which is now with a different name, like Google Search Engine or something, then also you need to verify your website, and you can add your code here, and you don't need to do any specific code changes, but simply just enter this menu here, and you will be good to go. Now I will quickly come back to the front page here, and I will see if you guys have any questions here. I can see that most of the questions in the questions tab have already been answered. Now I will see, boom. Any webinars or videos for developers? Yeah, as Robert also replied, we have our developers page, which has access to our Slack channel. We have over 200 developers already there, a small community where people give code advice. Yeah, sure, we will add the Slack channel right away, and you can basically get a lot of code advice and Vogue specific advice if you're not familiar with our platform but are interested in developing your own website. Today we had an example website built completely out of the standard design, but keep in mind that if you are a developer and you need to build a completely from ground zero your own custom website, you can easily do that on Vogue as well, just like you would do it on, for example, on WordPress, let's say. So yeah, it's all available for you guys. We have resources there, and yeah, a lot of code examples, and I hope that the developer page will be helpful for you guys, and let us know if you have any further developer related questions, either on Slack or on our email. One thing that I wanted to address earlier more clearly is that we have all of our support channels available for you guys all the time. As I said earlier, we have the support page, which is available at vogue.com/support. You can also call us. You can chat with us on the chat bubble here on the page. I can show you guys on the right side. Just click on the chat bubble, and yeah, you will be able to write us. And yeah, we have phones, the support@vogue.com email, and yeah, we try to be available for you guys and help you out with building your first or third or 10th project on Vogue. Either way, that's how it goes. Now, also, if you guys have any sort of feedback regarding the webinar, or the ideas that you guys would like to have, any maybe features on Voog, or some future new tools, then always we're really happy to have that information, so we can talk with the developers and give that information to our team. That's really valuable, and we'd be happy to take your ideas in. So thank you guys for answering the polls. Thank you guys for joining us for our first ever English webinar. I hope you guys liked it. I hope there were some pieces of information that you didn't know, and that it was useful. And yeah, as said, leave us questions, leave us feedback, and thank you all for coming here today. And I'll see you next time around, okay?